8:10 in the a.m. Everybody's talking at me. I can't hear a word they're saying. Only the echoes of their eyes. Oh my. Well, it's not too bad out here this morning. Although local and national meteorological reports for this day, well, apparently we've been duped once again, as for the last couple of days they've been speaking that today around 11 a.m. we were supposed to get hit by potentials of precipitation, if not even severe. But, well, apparently everything that has been crossing Lake Michigan has been falling apart or moving to the upper regions of northern Michigan, as far as within the mitten portion, not the UP. And so now, well, if we were to get any type of precipitation through our increasing of cloudiness today, which, well, right now it is being forecasted as nothing but sunny, well, we could actually experience some form of precipitation about 11 o'clock tonight. And then tomorrow, the severe weather could move in. You know, I think anymore they're just flipping coins as to how weather events are going to be orchestrated these days. You know, and to me, it seems as though the weather is more or less a form of entertainment anymore. And you might as well go ahead and start placing bets, start gambling on the weather, much like you would on any major sporting events today, because all of them are lined with gambling, right? That's why I don't watch sports, because it's all rigged, it's all fixed. You know, when 10 years, 20 years ago, I could sit at the beginning of a NASCAR race, watch who's at the pole position, and be able to accurately predict who would end up winning the race. Accurately predict. Yeah, that's when I started in realizing, okay. And then it started to progress into football and other sports, to where, you know what, man, I could actually make a living at betting on sporting events because of their ridiculous patterns through the gambling organizations. Yeah. So why not go ahead and start placing bets on the weather, right? It's not too bad out here this morning. A little bit sticky. Of course, it's supposed to get hot once again today, so I'll call for the air conditioners. But, you know, so yeah, I came out here and there was quite a lot of talking at me. Still is happening, but I need to get busy and finish providing the food and water and seed and whatever else out here for all these granimals that, well, more and more keep coming to the table. But yeah, there's some friction that's kicking off because of my procrastination and focusing more on these pathetic, worthless recordings rather than, you know, fulfilling my obligations to the real responsibilities and priorities at hand. So anyways, I think I will go ahead and continue here in short form. And yeah, we're not zoomed in or anything, but look at how small this light is. Yeah. Extreme temperatures. From such a little bitty ball of light. And of course we got the aircrafts out buzzing around already. Oh yeah, the busiest weekend of the year for travelers. Yeah, you know what, I'm getting tired of hearing that rhetoric and narrative as well. Oh, the busiest weekend for flights. Yeah, okay. You know, I don't believe it. You know, I have been to a couple of major airports during their busiest seasons, and you know what? I mean, we're talking like Chicago O'Hare. No, I don't believe. So many narratives out there today. So much misinformation, disinformation. That's why I do my observations. And with enough observations comes through a lot of patterns, and through those patterns, well, yeah, blah, blah, blah. Come on now. Come on. You need to turn back around, okay? Come on. Let's go. Come on. Let's go. Come on, ladies. Let's get up. Come on. Come on. Let's get on back out here where there's food and water, okay? Okay. We've got water out here for you guys now. Come on. Get out here. Right? Huh? What are you doing? Trying to peck at my feet? Huh? Yeah, join in with water over here. Go get some water. You guys don't need to be out here following me around. Whew, man. Yeah, I'm starting to bust a sweat out here now. And we still have more to go with our feedings. Yeah. Everybody's wanting to talk at me. And yeah, and the kittens have been up here this morning with their mothers. Yeah, I kind of spooked off Oreo's little ones. They're out here in the weeds someplace. I'm going to go ahead and grab up some of these utensils here and whatnot. And I got these adult cats that's drinking the milk that I put out here this morning for the little ones. This little gray kitten actually been traveling, doing a lot of traveling. What's the matter? And well, it's breakfast this morning. Getting more used to me, I do believe. Right, little one? Huh? Huh? How you doing? How you doing, little one? Yeah, I'm talking to you. Yeah, we got a kind of difficult to see these cats when they're in the midst of all. Okay, so I guess this little one is going to join up with his parents or controllers or what have you. Oh man, yeah, I still got some water to put out, that's right. But I was wanting to get a better recording of, okay, so yeah, we got the kittens, at least one kitten moving back in to join up with mama. And I did a mixture of, well, I cooked up, oh, I should say I microwaved some eggs and cheese together, and I fluffed it up, chopped it all up, mixed it in with dry cat food, added a little bit of beef grease, if you will, hamburger grease. So they got themselves a little bit of a mixture this morning. And yeah, I'm not seeing the other kittens so far. with this one. Keeping fingers crossed that it will rejoin. Got the chickens right back to wanting to follow me around. But like I said, I still have some water to put out. Now that this kitten over here has kind of wandered off a little bit, I guess I can get in here now and do what I got to do. Man, milk is already going quick. I'll be back out here, of course, in short form. Yeah, we'll go ahead and thin that out. Add a little bit more water to it. Why not? It'll get drank, whatever. And I think I'll go ahead and do the same. Yeah, see, we got these cats over here that's just mowing down on the milk, whereas it's supposed to be for the kittens. And yeah, I swear I am lacking a watering bowl out here, but you know, and I guess eventually Oreo will acclimate her young ones to the rest of these feeding stations. Once again, I am only seeing just this one kitten. I don't know where the other one is. Oh, there it is. Okay. And once again, I thought there was 3 kittens, so something might have happened to one. Keeping fingers crossed that this kitten here will grab something to eat. But I'm going to wander away because it does seem to be a little bit concerned with me, a little paranoid of its surroundings. Whew. And I am rolling sweat. Yeah, and I still have berries to pick. And I guess I could, you know, man, I am almost out of bird seed. That's not cool because that's going to entice me to want to wander on down to their local Dollar General and whew, I've been kind of overdoing it with this heat lately, in and out, in and out. Well, I guess it's taking a toll on everyone. Air conditioner hasn't really been doing all that great of a job in the apartment. I woke up in a massive sweat this morning. But yeah, I am rolling sweat right now. Man, I guess we can go ahead. Yeah, this is what I got left. Yeah, I hear you up there. You're watching me. I got a pair of blue jays up here. Whew. Always watching me. I can't tell what I've got here. Yeah. I think I'll leave just a little bit in case I gotta toss some more out for chickens. But I'm going to go ahead and get busy picking berries. And oh man, all right guys, if you want to swoop in, come on. I must admit that we are getting a little bit of a breeze out here, which does have a nice cooling effect on the sweat that is rolling down my face. And my shirt is already getting quite saturated with sweat, as well as my hat. And apparently the blue jays are more interested in the feeding stations for the cats rather than a seed in the tree. They're still up here bouncing around. Yeah, I guess I might as well go ahead and get my berries picked for this morning, or as many as what I can possibly snag hold of this morning. It sounds like the bird activity is slowly on the rise out here. Oh, well, come on, get up here. Yeah, they're definitely keeping track. Oh, now I'm hearing Roby, the robin. So, who knows, but what Roby might start in squawking away this morning. Whew, man, I'm already feeling drained. Don't I don't really even want to pick berries, but well, I don't want them to go to waste. Yeah, we do have other birds that plan on moving in, and again, they are just waiting to get to the feeding stations once the cats depart and slink off into the coolness of the foliage and the shade. I'll probably add on some more to this if we can maintain pausing for an adequate amount of time while I'm picking berries. I got a feeling there's going to be a couple other things to record. And yeah, we're going on 20 minutes. Screw it. So 8:35, stepping out of the woods in order to do some berry picking. I come walking out here, and lo and behold, we have an increase with our cloudiness. Uh-huh. How about that? And yeah, oh man. Alright, time to get busy. Placing it on pause once again. So 8:50 a.m. I don't know whether I'll be able to relocate it or not. As I was digging through all this and the attempts to find some berries. Yeah, sorry, Mr. Fly or Mrs. Fly, whatever the case may be. See berries that are within a lot of this thick foliage. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to find them again. But a little itty bitty tree frog that I had come across. I'm quite surprised that I have not come across any walking sticks or praying mantises while out here picking. Yeah, I've gotten a few so far in a short period of time. Yeah, I'm willing to bet that little frog skedaddled. But once again, yeah, having to dig into this, and I want to clarify that even though these are labeled as wild black raspberries, what I am picking right now in this location is actually what is known as a heritage plant. Many, many years ago, an actual black raspberry bush was planted out here. And we're talking many, many, many years ago. Oh, doggone it. Just lost one. And as far as I'm concerned, even though your heritage plants often yielded much smaller varieties of produce, and we're talking even like wheat, which today most everything is genetically modified. And that's why, you know, I would never buy black raspberries from a store. I don't even like to buy blueberries. But, you know, we got these people out there that are so proud of, well, just go with their blackberries. The size of a grown man's thumb. Genetically modified garbage, as far as I'm concerned. These things are small. Okay? They are not genetically modified. These are heritage. These are the size that, you know, raspberries used to be. But once, you know, science got involved with the production of agriculture, you know, it's just like with bananas. Do you realize how many forms of bananas there used to be? But those have been so grossly under the hybridization to create bigger bananas that could stay fresher, longer. I mean, it's just like irradiating apples and oranges and then covering them with layers and layers of paraffin or who knows what else. And I won't even go into the factors of meat production today, or what is being claimed as being meat that's out there. When you know, figure in the numbers of cattle, the number of fast food restaurants especially, feeding how many millions or billions of customers per day. Where's all the meat coming from? Yeah, there's a lot of videos out there about that stuff. Oh, doggone. Sorry for sniffling. This heat out here's got my nose running, as well as the sweat, and I'm going to pause this. Hey, I found one. This one here is actually even smaller than the one that I was spying before. There's one of our little tree frogs, if you will. Oh, and yeah, they can disappear real quick. Whew. Wow. Yeah, and I think I'm going to go ahead and end this now. Finish picking what I feel like picking this morning, and I think I'm going to go ahead and get around, head on down to our local convenience store of crap. Make a few purchases and get back here, figure out what the heck we're going to do with the remainder of our day. But okay, so what I originally thought was rhubarb plant misidentification out there in the woods. Well, this is okay. See these humongous leaves here, and this is what we should be seeing with that plant out there in the woods at feeding station number 3. Yep. I just thought I'd throw that in as we continue to pick. And once again, I'm going to go ahead and end this. I was going to record some of the birds that have been coming up to visit the tree out here, but enough is enough. This is over, what, 25 minutes long now. Too long. Or a whole lot of actually nothing. But that is that, and that's a wrap for now. And you can always join up with me, whether it is content, past, present, or future. It's always coming live from this flip side of reality. And yep, they are moving into the feeding tree. I'm doing a little talking, as you can hear. Alright, this is Skyways out. Thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great one.